How y'all doing this afternoon?
Good.
How are you all doing this afternoon?
Good. Good.
I've always wanted to do that. It's story time. Because marriage is maybe our best story. Love sells. They write books about it, movies. But when you want to tell a story best, you zero in on specifics. You don't say they remind you of this show or those characters. You talk about the people to whom you're referring. Make it about them. But what would I say about Jill? So much. Or so little, if I'm smart. But I'm not, so here goes.
Oh boy.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Jill once sat at the controls of our home mortgage. And much, much of our money. And once upon a time, she was in the show Rent. So an attempt to combine those two, $525,600. Why, Jill, is our monthly bill so damn high? Good story, good story. Well, what about Sean? What about Sean? A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, I learned that Sean was a sci-fi guy like me. And I thought about saying marriage is really a whole like falling into the Sarlacc pit, where you will find a new definition of pain as you are slowly digested over 1,000 years. It's a Star Wars line.
Yeah. No.
But instead, in an attempt to entertain, I brought a lightsaber.
Wow.
And I apologize, man. You are but the learners, and I am the master. But here's the story. The story. As you know, I am married to Jill's sister, Sarah. And one of the best moments between Jill and me was the first time I called you sister. And one of the best moments of today is that I now get to call Sean a brother. Well,
I'm happy for it, too.
yeah. Welcome to the family.
Thank you, sir.
Jill and Sean now have their own vows, which they would like to say to each other.
Are you going first or you want me to?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Since I'm already crying. It's hard for me to put into words how lucky I feel to be marrying you today. I was looking for you for the last 30 years of my life. You make me feel safe. You give me balance. And above all, you give me grace. You literally saved my life when I got so sick. And you helped nurse me back to health. And you've been taking care of me ever since. Even though it's not necessarily what you signed up for. You so graciously and lovingly do all the things for me that I can no longer do for myself. I honestly don't know what I would do without you. Your steadiness and unwavering love and support has made me a better person, and I thank God for you. Over the years, I've watched you be a father to Luke and Gabe. The love you have for these boys is unmatched. and has shown me what an unbelievably supportive and strong man you are. And the three of you have welcomed me in so we could make our little family, and I'm so grateful. I promise to be your partner in life, to be your best friend and your advocate, and to be your family. I promise to respect our love and to be faithful to you. And I promise to never get a nose ring.
That's all I wanted to hear, honestly. Okay, so I'll try and follow that. Jill, they say that great things come when you're not looking for them. And in my case, that's absolutely true. I wasn't expecting or seeking a partner in this world, but now you're here. And I can't imagine my life without you now. You make me laugh like no one else does. You're smart, you're successful, you're caring, you're fiercely loyal, and more organized than anyone else should ever be in their life. You're the yin to my yang, my Michelle to my Barack, Bonnie to my Clyde, my Blake Lively to my Ryan Reynolds. Nope. Scratch that one, let's stick with Michelle and Barack. Okay. I also want to thank you for accepting the boys into your life. When we're all together, and it fills my soul up. Thank you for caring about them and for taking an interest in them, in their lives, and wanting the best for them. You've loved them not because you had to, but because you chose to, and that choice means everything. As for vows, I promise to always be an ear when you need it, a shoulder to cry on, a friend who will tell you the truth even when you don't want to hear it, a laugh when you're joking, mostly, a partner who will squeeze your hand in that special way that says, I love you. I vow to never make you watch another Marvel movie again, to give you space when you need it, and companionship when you don't. And above all, I vow to fiercely, patiently, and endlessly love you forever.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, Jill and Sean, you will declare your intent to marry. Do you, Sean, take Jill to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Turn to Jill. Do you, Jill, take Sean to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Luke, do you have the ring? Sean, place this ring on Jill's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
Sarah, do you have the ring? Jill, place this ring on Sean's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
Before these witnesses, you have pledged to be married. By the authority vested in me by the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Yay! 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 Thank you. Congratulations.
I can't feel my feet. They're all good.
That's good. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Nick, amazing job.
Yeah.
Thank you, my
Yeah,
friend.
good. It's fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. They did pretty good. You get a professional, yeah. Thank you.
Ladies. Good job.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah.
That's great stuff.
Oh my.
I did, didn't I? I don't know if I ever told you this before, but my mouth
Wow.
Yeah.
Right directly in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you know you were going to do all that?
And it had to be approved.
Congratulations. Good luck with that.
All right.
I'm very glad that nothing happened. I'm glad that he didn't say objection because I was
Proud to be a part of
suspicious of the koi fish that was
just
down
check.
there.
The koi fish is a cute guy.
He left. You got too sad.
No, you got too sad by the union of things.
You know, but I was keeping my eye on him as a suspicious character. But nothing went wrong, and I feel
when she smiled at him, I thought, I know who that girl is.
yeah, I feel a little betrayed.
What's that?
I feel a little betrayed, being stabbed by my own lightsaber.
My original plan was to have you guys involved too, but I was told to keep it just to me. We can duel later if you like. We'll do later if you like.
See, I want the camera. I had my suspicions when they asked me for the lightsaber, so I'm expressing my doubt just in case anything happened.
Was that your lightsaber?
It was my lightsaber.
Wow.
I had to pick up
He
colors.
does know us
Yeah.
so well.
Sarah reached out to me.
Hey, congratulations. Are you still filming?
Still filming.
Okay. Thank you, Brownie.
Should I turn off now?
No. Thank you, Brownie. You did an amazing job, and you did exactly what I asked you to do. Great. Fantastic. Thank you, buddy.
I've had these pants forever. I want to almost say since college.
Was that right?
All right. What are you doing? Okay, so I have known Joel almost the longest of anyone in the entire world. Listen, if you're going to correct me during my maid of honor speech, I have taken my job as Jill's big sister very seriously. From holding her head toward the camera in photos when we were little kids, to locking her in the basement to teach her valuable lessons about how to not be annoying as a little sister. Through the years, I have sometimes worried that my guidance wasn't enough to do what it needed to do, and sometimes I felt like I couldn't teach you anything. You knew what you were doing already so often. I have worried about you plenty. I've celebrated with you. I've cried with you. Lately, I don't have to do as much crying with you. That you found Sean has made you so happy. And you can see that in how you go about your life. That you've found a partner, you have a family. Things that I'm not sure you thought that you would ever gonna have for a while there. I know Nick already said this today, but we're so happy to have you, Sean, as part of our family. You are such a good partner to Jill. You're such a great person. And you're just a fun guy to get to hang out with. and we just really appreciate that. I know you're gonna take care of my sister forever, but if you don't, I have experience in locking people in the basement. I'll do it again.
But I might find that fun, so.
So let's raise a glass to Jill and Sean.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Cheers. Hey.
Oh, sorry. Well done, Sarah. Whoever's next.
Best man, would you like to take it over?
Yes.
You or me? I think.
Luke, why don't you go first?
All right, I'll go first. So.
Now you're wishing you would have wrote something down.
2 days ago, Jill told me I needed to do a speech, and that she had new cards, and I should totally write it down. And of course, I did not. But I had an amazing idea. As we went to the botanical garden today, I saw a bonsai tree, and I thought about what it symbolizes, and how it symbolizes you two and your love. Don't make that face. A bonsai tree needs a lot of care, a lot of love, and a lot of maintenance. But they can live for hundreds of years, and they are beautiful pieces of art that are living. And are in the botanical center. But Jill, I'm really proud of you two. I've seen you both throughout your entire relationship, both of them. Jill, we've had our ups and downs, and we've had several long talks until 4 a.m. It was a very rocky start, but I think that probably out of any of the people at this table, I've probably had the deepest conversations with you. And that's something that I really treasure, even though they were at hard times. I want to thank you for welcoming us into your home and your family. And I want to congratulate you both for getting married today. And on your bonsai tree. And as you are now married, you are officially my stepmom. And as my stepmom, next time you ask me to write down a speech, I
Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
Hey, Luke. I love you.
I love you.
Good job.
That was very funny.
You up, Gabe?
Yeah, I really feel like I can't follow those. But Jill, I just want to say thank you for being such a great stepmom to me. Because even though I might not act like it, I really do appreciate you and the time that we spent together. And I'm glad that we're officially family.
Well, what about me? You're okay, Dad.
Cheers! Cheers! Thank you. Cheers!
I want to thank Jack for bringing us all here.
Oh,
Because without him, you two might not.
That's true.
It's true. Jack had a lot to do with our
Yeah.
relationship, right?
Jack O'Jigo Jack.
Jack wished Sean a happy birthday on April 6, 2021.
Bet he did.
And that's what got us talking again after our brief.
Right.
Yeah, it was, well, we both needed it to reset, so, yeah.
Well, unless anybody else has anything, did you want to say that?
Oh, yeah.
I would like to say something.
Of course it is.
Yeah, we've got, yeah.
All right, Patty gets to
I
film
realized
this
I was
time.
gonna
Hold
be
on.
filmed, but
Patty gets to hold the camera.
Ooh, that's a big arm.
well, gosh, I'm gonna try to keep it like super upbeat because I'm running on not a lot of sleep. So I feel like I could cry at the drop of a hat. In addition to that, I love you guys so much, and I'm happy for you. See? But Jill is just like the best time ever, and you know, this is how we became friends because we had all these crazy experiences, and like a lot of them were like probably not, you know, like just first time hanging out appropriate type of story. But you know, I feel like a lot of the things that brought us together were really good core things like music and thirst for knowledge and, you know, wanting to be linguistically out there. You know what I mean? Just like doing fun, weird little things like that. And I felt like you really knew me as a person from like a really super young age. So, I feel like I have to point out that probably one of the first times that I realized how we were kind of like on the same page was we had this weird experience together, and the experience was that Hickman Road had closed down, and so it was like, you know, in little increments they had closed down the road, and so there was a period of time where you could kind of like drive through and get to your house or wherever you needed to go, and then one day it was just sort of like not passable anymore, but we didn't really know that, and so we were like very confidently in Jill's Jetta driving down the street with another friend who was really the encourager to, if you really want to like,
Yeah. It was not our
take
fault.
all the blame out of us.
Yes.
Especially the driver. And we went down and got stuck in the mud, and it was like a big fiasco because we had to get basically rescued. And probably like at the time, we were obviously not proud of it, and it wasn't a funny story. But then through the years, it was like kind of, you know, we would always look back on that. But the whole funny part of it was that our really good friend went to his house and got extension cords to pull us out because we didn't want to tell our parents. Because we were like, this was a really bad decision, and we were like really nervous. Anyway, long story short,
we had to get a tow truck.
We were just dying laughing, and it was like a one of those things where I felt like only we could get into this situation. But anyway, Jill is just creative and fun, and when she met Sean, I knew that you guys were a good match because of how she talked about you. And when I met you, I just felt all good, happy vibes. And then when I met the rest of the family, I was like, oh wow, like what? That's really nice. And I just love you guys a lot. So thank you for letting me be a part of this and letting me, you know, just kind of being like part of your family. So it's really an honor to me, and congratulations, you guys.
Wow.
Oh, someone had to do it. Sorry.
So emotional. Okay.
Well,
Beautiful.
What was that for?
There's so much emotion.
Yeah.
mother like son.
I was just
Okay, well, hold on.
Are we able to get the water that's over there?
Hold on,
As long
hold on.
as there's not water.
Are you good, or you wanna-
You good?
You okay?
Let's pass it down to, just because we want to get the mic, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here, all right, Luke, you're up.
We'll finish with the water.
You're okay.
I won't take a lot of time here.
Sorry,
but
sorry.
I just want to say, I want to say first of all that I was there when Sarah locked you in the basement. And maybe in the closet too.
I'm sure lots of places.
But you brought great joy into our family. To join with your sister is our joy. We didn't always have the best times together. But many of the times we had together were wonderful. And I know you in a way that a lot of people don't, because I've directed you. And I've worked with you in the theater and seen a side of you that most people don't get to see. And I love you for that. I love you for who you are. I love this man that you married. I'm happy to call you son. So congratulations. I'm sorry, smarter than I thought. But I love you with my heart, and congratulations on this wonderful night.
Salute. Nope. Here.
I'm next.
Okay.
Here's this.
Flip it over.
Do you guys want to take Sure, I'll do it. Yeah, it's fun, I think.
Because I have tried to direct you. And it kind of went backwards sometimes, and then sometimes it went really well.
Perfect.
But you know, we were trying to remember when I started hearing about Sean. I'm like,
Lucas, leave it.
Oh
I'm sorry. I want to hear. I heard Sean and my ears burnt.
it's like, who is this Sean
Right.
that you keep talking about a lot? And then it was kind of on again, and then maybe off again, and I'm like, who is this guy, this Sean, that you talked about all the time? Okay. So then I think it was in June, in the summer of 21, where you organized this pontoon outing. You guys came along with the kids, you were there, and the boys were there. So I finally got to meet Sean and the boys, and Luke and Gabe. And then it kind of started a tradition where you came for Christmas fondue. And I'm telling you, they jumped right in. They were cutting the bread, they were stirring the fondue, and it was like, it just extended our family. And it was so special to me to see you guys out there in the kitchen helping and seeming to enjoy this kind of unusual tradition of fondue at Christmas time. And we've done that now, I think, 4 years. And every year, you're right there. You're cutting the bread. Last year, you formed it into some kind of a little sculpture.
The last 2 years.
Yeah, and it was great. It really was great. So I just want to say, I think you made a very, very wise choice in Sean and Luke and Gabe. And I just feel very, very blessed that we now have extended this family to include you guys. So welcome, and thank you. I love you.
We love you. Well, I think it's like our turn to smoke.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of how I feel about you, I said in my vows. Well, we didn't really get a chance to thank all of you for being here. I lost my dad, and that was really hard. And I'm not sure I would be where I am if it wasn't for you. And to have you help me through that, and it's still tough, and I still miss it every day. But one of the things that I am just completely grateful for is that I have now a wonderful family that comes with you. So it's like this bonus Easter egg that I get this lovely mother, this wonderful father, and another mother, a bonus mom, and a wonderful sister, and a pretty cool brother. And my kids get a share in that too. So I want to just thank you for welcoming them and making them feel part of your family. I wouldn't have got to know you two, and I didn't know what like true friends could really be. I've had acquaintances. I have, you know, like a best friend, and he's fun, but like I know that we could always depend on you, and I hope you know that you can always depend on us. And I'm so happy to know you, and that Jill has introduced me to you. So she has done all these wonderful things for me. But I want to make sure that each one of you knows how much we thank you first for being here, but for all the work that you put into this, all the decisions you've had to help make, all the choices you've had to wade through. My wonderful princess. Exactly.
So it's like perfect. Still
For
looks perfect.
Filming at the last minute, for being a photographer when you weren't even sure about shooting a wedding and wanted to have that responsibility. I understand. So thank you for being here and welcome to the party.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I'm honored to be here. And I love you.
Aunt Sarah.
Cheers. Aunt Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah. Yay.
True.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
So you had a theater festival this weekend, right?
Yeah, it's the regional, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Des Moines Trails won it. So they're
Men on boats. Did it happen?
So they're going to
Yeah, I didn't think I would laugh at that Universal Life Church thing, but I did. By the Church of Bubba, I am like, here we go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You and you,
last week we
official.
were in
That was fun.
Idaho.
Very fun.
Well, and I can tell you're a writer.
The shortest thing
Nice of instructor.
I haven't done like too many speeches like that. I did a best man speech once. I've done usually I don't like to read off of things because I lose where I am.
You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, all the best actors in the world have gone up on speeches that they've given 500 times.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. No, it was fun. I think I was worried I was going to get a little hot there, but it's not too bad.
No, you look pretty good. I think Sean was suffering a little bit.
Outside for pictures now, or how?
I don't know where are we going to take pictures here?
I think we're going to move around a little bit.
Because they're working. So
Is the impression I get.
okay.
We'll go wherever we want.
Are they just cooling off in there for a second?
I think she was retouching her makeup, which I think she was convinced she'd gone all. But I don't know how much longer they have this particular space.
I had no idea the people were watching, and I looked up and all the applause was going.
Yeah, you had a big audience. There were people.
No,
Well, that was all for you. I mean, I'd like to say it was.
yeah, I mean,
It was really in that space. It was so different. Yeah, it's set up slightly different. I think it seems bigger. It's probably not. But they did knock out the door to go around the frequency control. Yeah.
Hey, Ron? I'm gonna go and sit in the lobby for a moment, but please don't let anything happen without me. I mean, come get me.
Yeah, of course.
I'm being slightly selfish, not incredibly selfish.
I'll come get you. The pictures will be pretty soon.
It's warm.
It is. It is. Yeah, go ahead. I'll come get you. I promise.
Where's Sarah? Is she in there with Joe?
Yeah, in the locker room.
I mean, I want to, like, move them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, yeah, as we all know, with Sarah, with Jill especially, that's a necessity. Nice job, buddy.
Thank you.
That was,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's
Great
fun.
fun. Great fun.
Yeah, I thought of that like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and then I just wrote it on the plane.
Good. Good. There you go.
Yeah.
So now you can travel all over the country doing well.
Yeah. I just turned pro. Yeah. Minister for hire.
Yeah, exactly.
He loves the camera a
I
lot.
might take my jacket off. No, I'm okay. I'll just run it. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. I thought the cheering was. Could you see people assembling? Could you?
No,
did
not
you
until the
notice
very
them
end.
assembling?
Until the applause, and I looked up and I saw all the people. Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are more witnesses than they thought there were.
Yeah. Everyone that was here. Yeah. That was good.
But there's a. They paid $12 to see this.
Yeah, a little gallery. Yeah.
That's cool. Glad it's not cool in here.
No.
That's
A little taste of summer.
Huh?
A little taste of summer right here.
Yeah. I walked in. It's like, oh boy, Florida. Because the humidity in it.
This is humid. It's like 85 maybe or something,
Yeah.
but just sticky. It's good for the plants, but
Yeah.
it's nice to go to, I would imagine, in like January when it's nothing here.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and of course, even today, if you were here and, and cutoffs and a t-shirt, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
But wearing a black
Right,
suit.
right, and a coat. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it turned out my choosing to wear black was a good choice. That's the color everybody's
Yeah.
wearing.
Yeah.
But if I chose something else, I would have to buy something because I've got nothing black.
Yeah, this was.